How y'all doing? Nah, y'all ain't ready for me. I said, how y'all doing? I'm not here to preach. I just need to teach y'all a lesson. In school, treat your teachers good because we could be a blessing. I'm the math teacher from the hood. Yeah, that's my confession. But even though I grew up broke, I always kept pressing. My message to you, get your mind right. School is way more than fresh clothes and having your shoes tight. You need to come in focused, ready to study with all your might. And if you need help, I know a few teachers that can change your life. And choose your friends wisely because everybody ain't about this life. See me? I adore kids with A's and B's that go home and study. Back in the day, you had to get honor roll to be my buddy. I ain't hang with dummies, word. I let them play checkers while I made chess moves. I was smooth, ready to consume the knowledge. I let them get high while I got ready to college. See, Hampton City school teachers, this is how we hold it down. You can ask the whole state, we the best around, pound for pound. Number one in every field. We're like Drake, the other cities is Meek Mills. But chill, I'm just getting warmed up. If you gonna be somebody, let me see you stand up. Now when I say stream, you say pride. Stream. Pride. Stream. Pride. Now when I say stream, you say pride. Stream. Pride. Stream. Pride. Go ahead, have a seat. I'm gonna take you for a ride. I like y'all. I like y'all. Like she said, my name is Michele Vinnie. I grew up right here in Hampton, Virginia. 6 years old, rated North Phoebus townhouses. Woke up every day to play basketball. Didn't know what I was going to do with my life. Ups and downs. But I'm here to give you a message, an inspirational message, and I hope you'll receive it. I know a lot of kids, you don't like being taught that. You don't like being lectured. So I'm very interactive. And one of the big things that I believe in is listening skills. And I need to see how good your listening skills are. Actually, it's already pretty good right now. But I want you guys to count to 3 with me. This might not be easy because some people are leaders, some people are followers, right? You know, some people want to do whatever their friends do, but I need to see a leader. I need to see the person who doesn't care what they're doing next to them or behind them or in front of them. On the count of 3, matter of fact, all you guys count to 3 with me. And then I want to see if it can be completely silent and no one say anything. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Give it up for yourselves. Good. You see, that's the type of respect you give your teachers when you're in the classroom. I don't care if you have apathy, which means you don't care about the situation. You respect when someone is talking. Even if it's your friends, even if it's your peers at the same age as you, you don't overtalk someone, you don't have side conversations, you listen and receive the message. The next thing with listening also requires if you can listen, receive the message, and then action. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to teach you guys a hand clap. You're going to hear me say, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, hey. And then you're going to start clapping. The first clap goes like this. You listen? It goes clap, 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 clap. Y'all ready? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, hey. Wait a minute. That is not what I said. That is not what I said. Let me put my mic down. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hey, clap, 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 clap. Good. Then here's the next part. The next part, it goes clap, 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 miss, clap. Ready to try it? 1, 2, 3, go. Clap, 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 miss, clap. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so we got to put both of them, listen. See how that happens? You're in the classroom, you're doing activities, you're doing stations, you're in science, you're in math. Everybody breaks out, and then the teacher comes back to the front, and you get quiet. It's real simple. So we'll put both of them together. Clap, 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 miss, clap. Y'all ready to party? On my key. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hey. You know what? This is that teachable moment where I put it in the bag and we'll practice later. We'll move on. So, giving you this message today, I want to hit some points. And the first point that I'm going to hit is that life's about choices. So we're going to bring it down a notch to try to get serious. You guys are the future. And everything that happens after soon, we're going to be old and gray. We're going to leave on out, and we have you guys to fill our shoes. I was in the same boat as you. I was a student in Hampton trying to listen to someone's message, and then eventually I took the place of a teacher who retired. Life's about choices. You can choose right or you can choose wrong. But in order to do that, you have to decide to stand up for what you believe in. And it's not a hard thing today. You have friends that are going to pressure you to do certain things. How many of you can, and you don't have to answer it, but think about it, how many of you are willing to look your friend in the face and say, no, I'm not doing that? And I admire you for that, but not everyone is willing to do that. You have to choose to be cooperative. You have to choose to listen to your teachers, listen to your parents, listen to your hall monitors when they walk in the hallway, say no headphones, no cell phones. Of course, you can do whatever you want to do, but is that how you want to live your life, disobeying rules? Life's about choices. Always choose to be cooperative, because at the end of the day, someone's always watching. This is something that I had to learn, took me longer to learn, so I want to tell you now so you can be better than me. I didn't think that when I walked down the hallway that someone was always watching. For one, I used to think I was all that, so I'd be like, they can watch me if they want to, you know, that mindset. But that's not the mindset you want to have. If someone's always watching, you never know when you're going to need Miss Poole. You never know when you're going to need Miss Boyd. You never know when you're going to need Miss Savanshi. She's going to come back and you're going to need a job. And you're going to say, can you write me a letter of recommendation? She's going to remember the day when she was at the board teaching. Did she turn around, you were working and listening? Or were you playing and following behind your friends? The next thing is choosing your friends wisely. You have to choose friends who have the same mission and goals as you. Bad associations spoil useful habits. You might not think it, but everything you watch on TV, everything they say around, you ever hang around someone that had a real country accent? Next thing you know, you was talking like that? Or they from New York and you was talking, you know what I mean? Before I knew it was kind of developing inside of me. You know, sometimes I think our friends are who we are. And some people are real bold. You can be in a room with anybody and you can still stand up for yourself, but everyone's not like that. Choose friends that want to be somebody. Choose friends that have goals. The next thing about choices, and I'm going to tell you a story with this, is I want you to choose to be more than average. I want you to choose to stop settling with the C when you know you're capable of a B or an A because it's just good enough. Well, I did my homework, but how did you do it? Did you take pride in it? Did you look from left to right where the lines even? Did you check over your math homework? Choose to be more than average. Some of you are so smart. You're so intelligent. Your teacher looks you in the face and says, you can do better than that. And you say, I don't care. You should care. If you know that you can do better, then do just that. Do better. Don't do just enough. I'll tell you a story. It's one of my cousins. He was in 9th grade. He finished Algebra 1, had a B or an A, good grade. I can't remember if it was B or an A, but it wasn't a C, D, or F. He was good at it. He went to his guidance office. They said, well, you don't need any more math. You don't need any more math. You're done, but you can take more math if you want. She said, I advise you, I recommend, I suggest it to you, but you don't have to. So it was his what? Choice. Exactly. He chose, even though he was good at math, to just stop. He was like, man, I'm not trying to go to college. At this current state in his mind, currently, how he felt at that moment, he didn't want to go to college. He didn't feel like he needed any more math. And he said what all other kids say. I'm not going to use math in my job. All jobs require math. I'm here to tell you. 10 years down the road, 10 years later, he calls me up. I'm the teacher that could provide him opportunity, but I'm his cousin. He said, what up, cuz? I said, hey, I saw that I wanted to get into the apprentice school. You know, where you could work and make money and go to school at the same time. You guys heard of the apprentice school? Well, you can go online right now to get in the apprentice school. 4 things you need to have out of that list. And all of them require math and science. Algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2, physics, chemistry, all those things he needed. But he stopped at algebra 1. So I started filling out his application. I said, man, you got this. He said, I don't think I can get in. I said, why? I said, what the last math you took? He said, algebra 1. I said, why didn't you keep going? He said, I just didn't feel like it at the time. But at his current state now, 10 years later, he actually wants to go to the apprentice school. You don't know what you're going to want to do 10 years from now. He could have kept going. Am I right? He could have reached his full potential, and he was smart. He would have easily got an A or B in algebra 2. But I try to tell the kids, and I tell the kids in my classroom, if you can keep going, don't stop, because you never know when you're going to need it. Does that make sense? The next point I'm going to hit, and I had this paper because I don't want to miss anything. The next point I'm going to hit is find something that motivates you in life. Find something that drives you. And what I mean by that is all of us in here and your teachers, and I keep pointing them out because I admire the teachers I'm looking at. All of them in here went through some type of struggle, and they almost wanted to quit, just like you. But they said, nah. It was something behind them that said, they looked back and said, nah, I don't want to be there. I'm going to keep going. You understand what I'm saying? Here's my story. I wanted to get my mother out of Phoebus townhouses in Hampton, Virginia. I wanted to get my mother out of a low-income housing based on income, food stamp, all that. So I wanted to get her out of it. I wanted to be able to make groceries whenever, go buy groceries whenever I wanted to. 2 brothers right now, both of them incarcerated, both my brothers in jail. Have a father. When I was 18 years old, I had just gotten to college. He died in jail. This is a true story. Only person at home now is my mother. I had a choice. Go to college, get a good job, get a career, be passionate. Don't just stop. Don't just be average. Beat everybody so I can go back home and say, Mama, pack your bags. You coming with me. And guess where my mom's at right now? At home in the AC. Thank God, because I'm sweating. She is chilling. She is relaxing. But that's what motivated me. And one time I was in a college class so hard, and all the people around me were so smart. I said, man, I can't do this. But then I thought about my mother, so that motivated me. What is it that you have that will drive you to want to be somebody? Do you have a little brother or a little sister that looks up to you? Because you know that everything you do, they're watching, right? You want to go out and you go to college, you be a doctor or a lawyer, what do you think they're going to want to do? They're not going to say, I'm dropping out of high school. People are competitive. They're going to want to get further than you. Everybody know that little brother or sister wants to beat them. Am I right? What is it that drives you or motivates you? It might be a sport. It might be basketball, but my message for you with that is I played 4 years of high school basketball, 4 years of college basketball, but I had bad knees and a bad back and a bad neck. We can just keep going. I had to have an education. You have to have something to fall back on. If you would have asked me when I was 16, they said, where are you going to college to major in? I said, basketball. That was the one thing that drove me, though, and because I wanted to play so bad, I didn't stop school. That's okay. It made me go to school. I need you to start thinking right now and not later. And the last message I'm going to give you is don't quit so easily. Don't quit. I don't care what it is, and give you any situation. Don't drop your pencil and stop trying. It's the worst thing you could ever do. You don't have to be the most talented. I have plenty of kids that outwork people every day, but when they drop their pencil, I tell them to pick it back up. And the ones that never stop are the ones that eventually pass the SOL. And they're going to make some. You might not think that passing Algebra 1 can help you be somebody. Yes, it can. That's the first step to graduating high school. Then geometry, then Algebra 2. You keep going and you don't let anybody stop you. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If you understand, say yeah.